Hello everyone, this is Ginger here. Welcome back to another pastel painting and Happy New Year to all of you going into 2024. As you might be able to hear, my breathing and voice is not great. I've had really bad flu and chest infection for about 2 weeks now, so I'm getting there slowly. But it means it has been somewhat difficult, so please excuse the fact that I may get croakier as this video goes on, and I may cough every now and then. I'll try not to deafen you all when I do so. Now, as you can see, we are back with this, which is our homemade sanded paper, and you can see the beautiful texture on it, and you can hear it. Listen to that. I can literally sand my fingers off with this paper. So stay tuned and see to the end to see what wonderful creations we're going to be creating today. So what we're going to start with is we are going to just start mapping out. This is going to be an abstract landscape. So my wonderful family-in-law, so my husband's family, bought me this set of hard pastels. This is Dalaroli, which is a good middle name make, and these are really good hard pastels for sketching out, mapping out and adding detail, which is what I'll be using these for today. So I'm going to be using these to sketch out, and then I'll be using these to add final detail to the painting. So hopefully you can see that. It's a beautiful colour palette, this one. So it comes as this set, and it's really, just the colours are lovely. So we are going to use the brown, hopefully you can see that. Oh, I've got it upside down, that doesn't help. There you go. So, you can see my reference photo. It's not got a lot going for it. I took it, it was just a random photo from a collection from our cruise to Norway this year, so it's not got a lot going for it, but it has some interesting light, and I want to just over-exaggerate this and maybe expand on this. The first thing I want to do is set where my horizon line is. It's quite a big expanse of sea to sky, so I want to kind of change that slightly. I want more, I love that sound, I want more sky than I want sea, so we're going to do that. We've got these distant hills, so we'll give some of so distant hills. As usual, my lines are never straight. Now, the sea doesn't have a lot of patterning other than obviously the bright patch, so I want to bring that out a wee bit. So I think what I want to do is exaggerate maybe bring some of this dark down here. I quite like to have the light kind of coming down rather than going off, so if I bring the light this way, down and this way again, that might work better. So I don't know how well you can kind of see that, but basically that's kind of what we're aiming for. And the dark section here-ish. Then we've got the sky, so this is kind of where our focal point is. Let me just bring it this way a bit more. And then these clouds, they just kind of come in this way. Quite kind of almost threatening. You've got really distant clouds going on back there, but you've got a few patches of sky, right? So you can probably barely see what I've done there, but it's enough. Oh, doesn't help that I've just hit the board. Sorry. There we go, that's a bit better. Right. Now I'm going to get some dark colour down first. some base colours down first, and then I'm going to water it out. I think I'm just going to have some fun, basically. Just kind of smush it around, see what happens. What do I get? What do I like? What do I don't like? This tiny piece here is one of my Snelliers. It's just, they're so crumbly. I love the colours, and I love because they do so many darks really well, but they are so crumbly. They make it so impossible to work with. Oh, we're going to have a lot of fun with texture on this, aren't we? Yes, I know I don't sound great. It's kind of where I want the darks. Do you want some up here-ish? That's just to kind of give me a bit of volume difference in the clouds. And we've got this really lovely neutral blue. This is like a grey blue. I'm just gonna plant in here. Just kind of giving myself space for the cloud forms. Should probably tap it more than blow it, but there we go. Right, so that probably looks even worse to your eyes. Let me get the paintbrush. Does anybody else get that wonderful feeling of starting with a fresh paint water, knowing it's beautifully clear? It's very depressing when it goes in different colours, right? Just don't really care where this goes, actually. Tell you what, though, it grips the water better than some of the pastel papers. A little bit of the blue here, actually. Do that. And we've got the rest of our dark. More of our dark here. And here. Try not to let it escape onto the lower painting, because we'll be doing more of these into these, which will be good. Oh, it's escaping. No, you don't. Get back. Right. Let's kind of see, watch this running down. Where are you going? Oh, yeah, kind of lost our little mountain line there. Mountain line. What on about? I think they were actually, well, I suppose actually they were mountains. Are you happier with that? I think so. It's drying fairly fast. I might put some lights on. Sit there. Right. So our actual brightest colour, conscious that that's still a little wet before I put that on. Our brightest colour is actually the cracking orange that I want to put here, which is kind of the start of the sunset. Got a couple of different orangey, red, orangey tones. So, is that dry enough? Nope. That'll dry it. Still dust everywhere. Come on, you guys. I know you guys are bouncing up and down as well, sorry. Right. Should now be dry enough though. Look at how bright that is. How bright that is. It's amazing. I think I might want a slightly lighter orange. I like this. It'll just give me some of the tones, but look how beautiful that is. What's got such a stunning orange. Just using my finger just to kind of melt it in slightly into the grain. See, the advantage of this is that I know I'm going to get a lot of I can get a lot of colour, and that's kind of what we're looking for. So, all right, now I have this huge block of. I just want to make sure that I can bring the attention to here. So I'm going to lighten up. I want to lighten up some of this cloud. Right, where am I going with this? I want to go up. Love this colour. This is a Blue Earth Pastel. It is number Y7C. It is a gorgeous cream colour. Look at that. I do want to kind of angle this in because I want this in like that. So take this up here a bit more. Now, obviously this is water, so I do want to reflect this in the water. So actually, let's give this direction like we are with the. I'm gonna go opposite. So we're going that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. And then I threw the pastel on the floor. Dope. Oops. Come here. Good thing some of these soft pastels are harder than others. Now I want to get some of these pinks in. It's like, I just want to, nothing's ever orange and white. You do need some other colours. I also need to remember that I do want some sky as well. Probably going to want more of this under here just to create that flash and pop. And then just basically following where the orange is. Now, where else do I want to put this? No. See, as I start to kind of meld these in, it starts to get these beautiful tones. Maybe want a bit of pink here. We go. Yes, I know I'm not following the clouds on the picture, but do you know what? I just wanted that extra colour. Kind of felt like it needed it. Do want some of this pink down here and reflected in the water as well, though. Yeah, I don't want to lose it completely. A little bit here so that it matches, because you've got this huge expanse here, so that on an angle there. If anyone wonders how this is telling on my fingers, it's actually, whilst it sounds really rough and it does feel very rough, I'm not really working the pastel hard into the grain. I don't need to. I want to keep this a lot of this texture, so I don't really want to be pushing it in too far. More of this It's lovely because this is like a neutral kind of orange. It's just a lovely colour. So I'm kind of add like that. Because of that, I need to add it in here as well. Let's do that. I might need to reinforce some of my darks soon because I don't want to lose them. That's my orange. Just reflect that down there so that we've got a bit of it down there as well. Just a tiny touch of it here, like that. So there's our land coming back in. I probably will soften this a little, just because I don't want it really too dark going backwards. I do want it darker at the front, so I'll probably add a lighter. I've got a lighter tone dark blue, so I can use that. Now where are we going with this? Kind of like that. Line across. Just don't like the fact that I've got all this expanse of water, so I'm just dragging it down because when it comes to water, reflections go down, but your light doesn't. I think that's the hard part about it often. You just sit there thinking, well, which direction am I taking this in? I don't know, I'm just seeing what works. I have to just pull that one up, I think, rather than down. How's that looking? Wow, look at that. That is just, look at the colours. Stop it, girl. Need to concentrate. of course at the same time I'm trying to do lines that go down and across. Do I want to reinforce this? I don't think I do. I think I might want to just keep that. I'm going to soften out that ever so slightly by just adding some of this beautiful blue in. And then adding some of it in across as well. Now don't worry, it looks like a lot of darks at the moment, which is fine. There is still a fair bit of lights to put in yet. I'm just making sure that my darks get their place. Right, do I need any more of my blue? My dark blue? No, probably not actually. I do want to get in this, which is my neutral, and just return some of that. Excuse me. Remember which directions we're going. Kind of going that way with this one. I just too far up. Really should be more careful with that. Right. I don't want to rub it in too much because I am consciously looking to ensure that I'm keeping some of this beautiful texture. Right, now, I don't want this too white, so actually this yellow is probably actually my better bet. Then I can add more pink in if I need to. So that's the bottom. It's not as bright as the top. And it's the thing with sunsets, right? Is you don't want to over exaggerate certain areas, but at the same time you also do want to over exaggerate certain areas because you want people to go, oh, that's where I'm supposed to be looking. Or at least that's what you want people to be looking at. Right, that better? I was kind of losing some of this water, which I didn't really want to do. So I'm going to pick up some of it here, just because that's the orange bit going this way, so that's the big bit. I've got some pink here, so I need to kind of mellow this out with this yellow. I do actually have a violet as well, a pale violet, which I might add in, just because I feel like I need that. No, not need. I want that beautiful colour. I want this to be more reflective of that. I want more of that. I'm going to put some more of this back in because, well, because I like it. I think that's actually just really the truth, just because I like it. Right. Just want to kind of make sure I take this into this bright patch. And then reinforce my bright patches. I kind of want to take the cloud up this way as well. A bit more up there. How's that looking? Yeah, it's giving us that, giving us a bit more interest, which I like. I think I need to get some of this blue in because it's annoying me. Not a lot because I do like this grey. It's kind of fun. Kind of works a bit better. Trying to make sure this all kind of works together. How's my sky looking? Still looking a bit messy. Yeah, I quite like that as it is. So I'm going to bring it in with these. Oh, I didn't put any of the purple in. Duh, silly me. Did want to do that because I just felt like it needed a slightly different tone up in these clouds. They were just driving me nuts. And I think they still are, actually, when I think about it. Is that better? Have I got any? No, I don't have any of that as well. There. Oh, look at that. Love the texture. Right. Just want to do some accents in this water, but I don't want to. Just more of a reminder of which direction this water's going. That's a bit better. So just gonna lightly scrub in some of these clouds because it's just annoying me. Just letting it roll basically, wherever it wants to go. It's the same with this orangey brown. I like it. I'm going to use my very, very dark brown. Hopefully that'll I'll lose some of where we're going with the water here. But that's a bit better. I'm going to bring this down like that. Kind of see more where that was supposed to be going. Same with this line here. Just accent that a little bit more, that's all. Kind of feel like I might have lost this section a little bit too much. So I'm just gonna do that. Like that, and that's better. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is stop there for now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed that. I certainly have. I think it's fun to work on a surface like this where you get to really play with the colours, and that kind of just gives you some fun. And you need fun when you're painting. You know, I would never say, do not, you don't want a boring painting. I don't want a boring painting. Nobody wants a boring painting. And if you want to look at that, I've actually done a video about a boring painting. So, you know, for those that want to see. But yeah. There we go. Hope you guys have enjoyed that fun. Around more of that right in there. You get in there, girl. And hopefully I'll sound less croaky, but probably not by the next time you see us. So, ta-ta for now, and hopefully see you all soon.